friends, we're going to introduce and teach you guys the fundamentals of basketball. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Max.
I'm Terence.
And I'm David.
The first skill we're going to be demonstrating is dribbling. Max, take it away.
So like Neil mentioned, I'm going to talk about you guys about dribbling. So obviously this is not the way to dribble. So guys, to help you guys demonstrate how to dribble, I'm going to take out a glove and put it in my hand, like so. Hold on. So where you guys can see, where the glove doesn't cover my fingers, the ball needs to be in contact with the finger pads, like so. It's important to dribble at the waist level, because if you dribble too high, you might lose control of the ball. The same thing when you dribble with the palm of your hand, you lose control. Like again, you need to dribble with the fingertips. So like I mentioned before, when you dribble up high, a defender can easily steal the ball. David, come out here and help me out.
No problem. See? The next skill we're going to be learning is layups. The first thing you need to know about layups are that you have to pretend to be a Super Mario brother. So you're going to go like this, like they jump to hit the block. Okay? So to demonstrate the proper setup for a layup, I'm going to need a helper. Neil, can you please help? Yes. Set up a layup. If you're coming in on the right side, you always have to step with the foot that's that side. So if you're coming on the right side, it starts with your right foot, then your left foot, and then you go with your right foot and pretend you're a Mario brother, and you go for the layup. Left side, it would be the opposite. So you go left foot, left foot. Unfortunately, you're not going to make it 100% of the time. That's okay. The next thing to do is that when you get to the backboard, Neil, go for the layup. When you get to the backboard, you want to make sure you jump as high as you can and try to touch the back of the backboard. And you also want to touch the corner of the rectangle with the ball. To demonstrate, here is a right-handed and a left-handed layup. And this is a left-handed layup. Okay? If you guys focus on those 4 techniques when you guys are doing layups, you guys will be pros in no time.
The next fundamental skill we're going to be working on is how to shoot a free throw. And Terence is going to be demonstrating this. Take it away, Terence.
So when you're shooting, you want to keep in mind the acronym B. B stands for balance. So you want to have your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, and with whichever hand you have shooting, that is the foot that you should put forward. So I shoot with my right hand, so I'm going to put my right foot forward. Notice how my left foot is in the instep of my right foot. The first E stands for eyes. So when you're shooting, you want to have your eyes on the target. Some people like looking in the front of the hoop, some like looking at the hoop as a whole, but me personally, I like looking at the back part of the hoop. Second E stands for elbow. So when you're shooting, you want your elbow to form an L. If you want to think about it mathematically, you want to have your elbow at 90 degrees. One last thing, the non-shooting hand is just there to help guide the ball to its destination. So F stands for follow through. So once you have your 90-degree angle formed with your elbow, you want the ball to rest on your fingertips, not the palms, just like in Max's dribbling point. So on the fingertips, and as you release the ball, you want to flick it, right? You want to flick it. So that was the first part of the F. The second part of the F is holding the follow through. Some people like the goose head or the candy cane. Me, I like reaching in the top shelf in the cookie jar. So, just like I'm picking a cookie out of the cookie jar. So we have Neil here demonstrating beef. So as you can see, he'll have his feet with a slight stagger. He also has his knees bent, eyes at the target, elbow at an L shape or 90 degrees, his guiding hand just on the ball, not influencing it, just guiding it, and lastly, the hand in the cookie jar. So Neil?
The last fundamental skill we're going to be demonstrating is how to shoot a three-pointer. You're going to use all the principles that Terence just mentioned, with the exception. You're going to add a jump to add more power and more arc to your jump shot. I'm going to have Terence, since he let me demonstrate how to shoot a free throw, demonstrate how you should shoot a three-pointer. Terence?
Just a recap for dribbling, you need to dribble with your fingertips, not your palm. Also, not to dribble too high or not too low. You need to dribble at your waist. Got it?
So just to recap for layups, the main thing you have to worry about is when you go for the layup, it's always the same arm, same leg.
Don't forget beef when you're shooting a free throw. So, balance, eyes, elbow, follow through.
And just to recap, when you're shooting a three-pointer, you're going to follow the same exact principles that Terence mentioned, with the exception you're going to add a jump, so you can generate more power from your legs and get a higher arc on your shot so the ball can project farther. So after you've accomplished and you've developed all the skills that we just taught you, then you can start trying more advanced skills, such as finger roll, the 360 layup, shooting from half court, shooting from full court, shooting from behind the basket, whatever it is. But don't forget that the importance lies in the fundamental skills if you really want to progress into a good basketball player. Thank you for watching.
Playing basketball all around the world. To the beach, y'all. Let's go all around the